Askwera Sayimre Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zim Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kanangari kutanga kukuyapani channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chungwa gara ka subscriber. Don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasimre Zimbabwe tawigira nyaya buritswa na vatabani mpofu. Avanyora a letter to the Zimbabwe National Army Commander Lieutenant General Nyaya YaGeneral Sanyatwe vachidimanda kuti withdraw statements avakameka Sanyatwe at the recent Zanu PF rally yakaitwa ku Inyanga. So there is a video circulated by social media Sanyatwe pakabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti Zanu PF will rule forever. Vatareva vachiti the military is prepared to use force to ensure kuti voters support the party. Vakabuda vachimenshena zvakare the enforcement of command voting during his address to my villages. So in the letter ingekadetwa through July 3, 2024, Advocate Mpofu Abuda Chara achiti my statements Sanyatwe violated the Zimbabwe's national constitution, the Defense Act and the Electoral Act. Mpofu Abuda achiteta zvakare vachiti Sanyatwe vakafaila to retract his statements within 7 days after receiving the letter. He is going to pursue legal remedies as provided by the law. Vabuda Advocate Mpofu vanyora vachitaura vachiti, say it has come to my attention that you have been recorded addressing a gathering of multitudes in the following manner. Per my transaction, Zanu PF shall rule until donkeys grow horns. Whatever your stated and expressed wishes, I am now speaking as the commander of the army. We shall use what is called command voting. Do we understand each other? Forward with Zanu PF, forward with PF, forward with ED Mnangagwa, down with the enemy. I consider the above statement to be a violation of 1. Section 2082 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, in that you, as a member of a security service, the Zimbabwe National Army, A, in so uttering such statements in a public gathering, acted in a partisan manner, B, furthered the interests of a political party, Zanu PF, C, prejudiced the lawful interest of a legitimate political cause, opposition to Zanu PF, going so far as viewing your own people who depend on you for your protection as enemies. 2. Section 155 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe and the Electoral Act, Chapter 2, 18, by threatening to rig elections in favor of Zanu PF and against the opposition. 3. The first schedule to the Defense Act, Chapter 11, 02, in that your conduct in uttering the above statements was unbecoming of an officer and a gentleman, as it amounted to willful and wanton violation of the Constitution and the laws of Zimbabwe. Say, I therefore write to demand, as I now do, that you unreservedly withdraw your above statements within 7 days of your receipt of this letter. Failing, I shall take steps to ensure that appropriate remedies under the law are put in motion. So according to my reports, Sanyatwe Varunzi is the first Zimbabwe National Army commander to address a rally in a partisan line. This is the first Zakari to do a party slogan in public. This is the first Zakari to declare openly that he is an army and a political commissar and will be organizing my structures for my traditional leaders, and the first to address the party, the political cowboy style. Those are Buditswa, Mare Zimbabwe, Apanomina Mushe, Anakawanda, Anakufara, and statements akapiwa na Sanyatwe. Mare Zimbabwe, Chara Chiti is supposed to protect the security. He is supposed to protect the people, and he is now calling them my enemies, and he is supposed to be neutral, but he has shown kuti aligned in Zanu PF. Singazeru tunaona saying Mare Zimbabwe. A prominent journalist Hopo Chingono Agabuda Stora Zimbabweans have been told by the country's army commander, General Nyaya Sanyatwe, that the corrupt ruling Zanu PF party will rule Zimbabwe forever. General Sanyatwe, who used the analogy of a donkey, saying that Zanu-PF will rule Zimbabweans until a time when donkeys have horns. He added that he was speaking as an army commander when he said that they would use command voting whether Zimbabweans like it or not. General Sanyatwe finished his speech in Manicaland by making pro-Zanu-PF slogans and denouncing what he called enemies, referring to the opposition. It is not every day you hear an army general publicly pledging to use military force to keep a ruling party in power. However, the chilling statement by General Sanyatwe is not new in Zimbabwe. The army has always been used as a wing of the corrupt Zanu-PF party. When he says command voting, what he is referring to is basically a military-backed sham election where the votes of Zimbabweans are ignored in favor of predetermined results. It is a method of staying in power that relies on brute force and the complete disregard for democratic principle. Akaendera zvakare mberi achitaura iye achiti, dear Zimbabweans, after listening to the speech by the commander of the Zimbabwean Army, General Nyaya Sanyatwe, and experiencing the silence from Zimbabwe's key opposition leaders after its release, I am sorry to say I will never get myself involved in elections over again until reforms are done. I will also not invest my time and money mobilizing youths to register to vote for elections whose outcome are predetermined never again. What the general said is unconstitutional, but it is our lived reality. Elections are rigged, and we don't have a strong opposition that can fight back. The general statement basically confirms what many of us have said for many years, that Zimbabwe's elections are a farce, a theater production where the script and the ending have been written in advance by the ruling party, a production where the ruling party candidate has the election results in his pockets before the date of the election. And when the opposition fails to speak out against such blatant threats, it is easy for our people to lose faith in the democratic processes. I'm sorry to tell you that I've lost that faith. Zvabuda zvitaurwa naopo chimwe tsingaziva kuti munoona sei nyaya iyi tiudzewo zvamuri kufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mucomment section.
Zanu-PF ichatonga kusvika madhonge ameranya. Muchida musingadi. Apa ndakutaura sakomanda ami. Shashandisa inonzi command voting.
Yes.
Nyaya yemasabhuku waridzi wemusanga chazvigadzira.
Yes.
Tinozona?
Amen.
Zanu-PF. Vamberi naID Mnangagwa. Pasi nemhandu. Security forces saka PC mkuru wemaudondini.